Hey everybody, this is Biddy here, starting a new series. Decided to go ahead and do a Let's Play. Been away from Tekkit for a little while just because I got sucked into the whole equivalent exchange and what I consider kind of shortcutting with the energy collectors, condensers, that type of stuff, and I got bored. I got bored really fast. I lost interest in the game altogether, so I just kind of put it aside for a little while. Coming back to it, gonna try something new. Gonna do a playthrough without the transmutation table, the energy collectors, energy condensers, destruction catalyst, basically any of that, all that really overpowered stuff. Just gonna go, do everything the hard way. Now this version I'm in right now is version 3.1.2. At this point, point 3 is still in development mode. It's still really buggy, and I just don't want to go through all the effort of having to do all those custom changes and modding the jar files and stuff like that to get it working properly. Not worth it for me. I want it to be working right out of the box. So in this setup, I am on a server just in case somebody wants to join me down the road. I did initially have somebody that was interested. They couldn't commit the time to it though. The mods that I have, of course, are essentials. I have one that's called Tree Assist. You'll see that in a little bit. And that's pretty much it. I did replace the stock Tekkit jar with the what is it? The forgive my brain fart. I replaced the Tekkit jar with spigot. Just because my server, while it's pretty capable, it's not. It's still showing up those. Can't keep up messages, so I said screw it and I put that in there. So you will see some of those optimizations as well. What I'm going to be doing is just I'm going to try and keep it in bite-sized chunks, 15-20 minute episodes or so. Let's see what else. I am going to be using stuff like the Gem of Eternal Density and Swift Wolf's Rending Gale and stuff like that, because it's such a huge cost to those, and it's really difficult to make without any of the overpowered stuff. So I figured, all right, you got to work really hard to get those. I think that's a nice compromise. I am going to try and keep the I guess you would call them cheats to a minimum, like using the /home /warp back, that type of stuff. So if I'm down deep in the mines, I'm gonna have to climb my way out. Not gonna waste your time with big excavation and the boring building projects. Anything that's long and tedious, I'm just gonna chop out. But to keep myself honest, I will keep all those outtakes available. I'll put a link to them in each video. I won't make them publicly available, but I'll be putting them in, putting links to them, just to, one, to force myself to stay honest, and to, if somebody is crying that I'm cheating, then that'll be proof. Anyways, I have not even looked at this yet. This is a brand spanking new world. I already see that I've got a hell of a resource over here, which is going to be really nice. Let's look at the overhead map here. Bit of lava. Looks like I've got some kind of quarry over here. One thing I like to do before I settle on a site is to make sure I have plenty of resources around it. It looks like looks like I am going to have a pretty decent amount of resources. So here I'll just go ahead and start off by punching some trees before the whole day is wasted. Oh god, it's already going down. Alright, I wasted too much time. First thing I'm obviously going to do is build some shelter, because it's going to get nighttime here really quick. After I get some tools and weapons going. Axe, shovel, the pick, and of course a sword. Probably going to have to use that pretty quick here. Alright, now, that tree assist mod I was talking about before, I hate punching trees. It's excruciating. So there we go. Oops. So what this mod does, this is great for multiplayer servers where you have a bunch of people running off the spawn and they chop off a couple of blocks of a tree and just leave the rest of it hanging. What this will do is it'll bust down the whole tree right off the bat for you. And I have a bed here too. And replant a tree. So people just don't get screwed over that way at the beginning here. Oh boy, I better get moving. Where's a good spot here? Sure, I'll just build it around here. And this is going to be an ugly first building. In the corner. Normally I like to make the inside of my buildings 4 high. That's just to give some overhead room for pipes and stuff like that, but since this is just going to be my starter hovel, I guess you'd call it, I'm not going to worry about that. And I still need some more. And apologies if I don't talk too much right off the bat, because I'm just not used to talking while playing. I have a tendency to play for, like, I could play for hours at a time just staring slack-jawed at the screen. Because it's one of those internalizing things, I guess you'd call it. Get a door on here quick. I may survive this yet. Get me some logs on here. I like to use charcoal for as much as I can, at least initially, just because it's cheaper. And you get just as much bang for your buck, or I should say a lot more bang for your buck in like generators and furnaces and stuff like that, because especially once you get the Philosopher's Stone, you can convert a coal into 4 charcoal. So it's cheaper that way. Just get a lot more. Now though, I need some torches. It's one of the things I almost always forget to do, or have been forgetting to do, just because it's just so easy to get started with using the equivalent exchange stuff that I never even bothered making a bed. Oh, plus playing on servers tends to cause problems if you want to sleep and get to morning. And I don't play single player very much at all. I don't know. I just like the social aspect of the servers, even though I don't really converse too much. It's nice to see people around chatting and stuff like that. I gotta start looking at food here too. First off, do something else that I don't normally do, but I've seen works really well. It's making some crops. What these do is, instead of, you know, having to break the, say you're growing wheat, instead of breaking that up and, you know, getting the seeds out of it and stuff, once you've got enough seeds, it really doesn't matter. You know, you end up with this huge excess of seeds. Well, what this will do is, you plant your crops, and once they get to full size, you right-click on it, it spits out the wheat, and you can step on it, doesn't trample it, and it just grows back. You don't have to replant seeds. So it's a really nice little setup here. I am going to make a hoe. That'll work. There for now. Actually shift stuff over. What else do I need? I need a bucket for some water. That's what I need. This away for now. I'm gonna try and not be one of those guys that completely forgets to eat until they actually start losing hearts. That can be difficult at times, though. Alright. Now for some digging. See if that really is a dead end. I'm going to need some flint soon anyways to make my macerator. And of course it takes 1.5 years for flint to show up. But then you get tons of it when you don't need it. Oh my god. There's 1, 2, 3. Excellent. That's what I needed. Ooh, coal. One thing I do like about this this spigot mod, or replacement I guess, is the fact that it gathers up all the stuff into the you know, one nice pile. It's partly to reduce lag. Actually, it's mainly to reduce lag. It's my understanding. Ay! Dirty. Die. Okay. It's mainly to reduce lag, but it's also really convenient. Because then you don't have to run around gathering up all the stuff that you just chopped up. I saw a creeper back there. I better hurry. Alright. Go refine some iron. Get a bucket. Start making some wheat. There we go. Myself a bucket. Now, make some farmland. Ow. Gotta make some windows here soon too. May as well do this. Yeah, Now, when I make windows, I much prefer to wait until I get some kind of a saw, because I like to use glass panels instead of just plain old glass blocks. You get a lot more panels per block, and or per block of sand, and if you need to make some changes, when you break out those glass panels, they actually, you can actually pick them up instead of just the glass blocks, which break, shatter, and you don't get anything out of them. So, oh jeez, stupid. That's down the road. I need water. The shovel is about to break on me, I think. See how much farther it lasts. Yep, perfect. That came out just right. Oh, gonna be one of those days. Alrighty. Till this up. I only need 3. And of course I forgot my crop sticks here. Oops. So now that that's in place, oops. Wow, that's not the case anymore. I thought it was. Oh well. Learn something new every day. Pop those down. Yeah. Huh. I thought you weren't supposed to be able to trample that. Oh well. I can find some more grass here. There. At least I'll have a little bit of food. Get that later. Oops. Now one of my top priorities is going to be to get a pump and a thermal generator, because I think that might be easier and faster to get power that way with all the lava around than to go with the solar panels. And maybe not. We'll see. Could just be talking on my ass, as I often do. Good, plenty of marble. I like using marble for building because, well, first off, it's just absolutely useless for anything else, and it looks good. Oh, nice. All right. Hopefully that'll take me deeper underground where I can pick up some redstone. Good. See what's up top here. Oh. Ha ha ha. Something else down here. Interesting. Nice, some tin. Gonna need that. Whoa! Bad guys. So one thing looks like I'm gonna need to do as well is build a reactor, because there's really no other use for uranium, and I can't transmute it. So may as well put it to use. I need an iron pick for that. I'm gonna be really bummed when I end up with a huge pile of tungsten, though. There's absolutely no use for that other than the EMC value. And I don't believe you can transmute that with the Philosopher's Stone. I'm going to have to put some waypoints along here so I don't get lost. It's a heck of a convoluted path. There it is. Oops. Oh boy. Run. Whew. Ah. Looks like I'm stuck working for the night. Ah, screw it. I'll fight these guys. Come on, bitch. There you go. Ah. Now, yes. Okay, at this point I think I'm gonna call it quits for now. I'll probably off camera do a bunch of mining and crap like that, just so you don't have to suffer through this anymore. And then once I get rolling a bit more, start building some stuff, then we'll come back and go on from there. Talk to you later.